Dear Chartered Accountants, working professionals, and students in the domains of Indian auditing, accounting, and the tax and regulatory space, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing Chartered Accountant.
Daily news and updates for 6th January 2024. The GST Portal has rolled out a new update allowing taxpayers to make their GST payments using credit cards and debit cards. This user-friendly feature is accessible through the e-payment option, where a dedicated section facilitates seamless transactions via credit and debit cards. Indian carriers plan to add more than 150 aircraft in 2024, up 37% from last year as Airbus and Boeing step up production to meet a record number of orders by the country's carriers. The number of planes set to be inducted this year is more than the 145 added in 2019 before the COVID-19 pandemic upended the industry. Most of the planes will be introduced by market leader IndiGo and Air India, which is set for its fastest annual fleet addition as the Tata Group presses forward with its revival plan for the privatised carrier. Still, airline executives said all these new planes won't be enough to cater to the growing demand, keeping fares firm and likely leading to a profitable year for the industry. Tesla rival Vietnam's VinFast Auto is setting up an electric vehicle and battery manufacturing facility at Thoothukudi near Chennai, which will have the capacity to produce 150,000 electric vehicles in the first phase. The total investment in the 400-acre facility could eventually touch as much as $1 billion or even more. The plant's capacity in Phase 1 is likely to be around 150,000 cars, and VinFast is targeting manufacturing 50,000 units at the plant in the first year. The Textile Mill Associations on Friday sought financial support measures for India's spinning segment, which is hit by prolonged Ukraine-Russia conflict, the recent Israel-Hamas war, 11% import duty on cotton, and issues related to quality control orders on man-made fiber. Citing a 50 to 70% drop in capacity utilization, the Confederation of Indian Textile Industry sought extension of the one-year moratorium for repayment of the principal amount and conversion of 3-year loans under Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme into 6-year term loans. The placement war rooms of Indian Institutes of Technology are working hard to attract more job offers as engineering colleges enter the second phase of placements. The number of students from the class of 2024 who landed a job was 15 to 20% lower compared to the previous year. To ensure more students graduate with a job, IITs are reaching out to companies through alumni, venture capitalists, and social networking platforms. Startups and public sector organizations are also being tapped. Placements at old IIT start in December, and the second phase continues until April to May.
This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.